in your ears live this Tuesday night. Kick that set off with a brand new one from Blind Velvet out of Sikeston, Missouri, dude. That is more of Missouri's best right there. Followed up with Sixes High. That was one called Dirty Red. They played last week at the Road to Point Fest over at Pops, and we wish them the best. That is brand new music you won't hear anywhere else. Of course, right behind that was Mr. Malone with their hit Commitment. Brand new one out of Como, Central Missouri. A band called Tempted with their song called Master. Then we finished that set out with our guests that are in the studio right now, the dearly beloved Antonia Mirashima.
Hey, thank you very much for having me on.
Hey, thanks for coming in, dude.
Absolutely.
We've been featured in VOB for a while.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Dude, we appreciate your work, man. So tell everybody about you and who you are and dearly beloved and you know, tell them about your music, man.
Yeah, all right. Well, I want to make sure I'm here with my crew and everything. Oh, get closer. Here's my crew. I got John Ring here. Got Beans, Key of Allen, got the same last name, but we're not related, believe it or not. We got
If you can see him, you can believe it's not. Skin tones go off.
And then we got Cindy Bell back here, ninth inning tees. So we're all here together. We're all musicians. We're all promotions. We got inventors. We're just all here to pull together.
Yeah, and we want to welcome Eddie Horton in here as well. You know,
Yeah, you said all musicians. Let me tell you something. I'm like the only person in the room that if you think talent is turning on the radio, I'm your man.
Yeah,
other than that, you don't want to hear me sing.
As long as you turn on Rock Radio Revolution, brother, that's all the talent you need.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely. So, you guys also own Grass Mask Records.
Yes,
And
sir.
so you guys do record stuff. You guys are musicians. You do promotions. You guys do all this stuff too.
Yeah, all in the above.
And you guys working with Tony.
Yep.
We actually got a brand new one we're going to pop here in a little bit that you guys dropped on us tonight. We're debuting here on the Revolution. And
Can't wait.
Hey,
Yeah, very excited. Premiere, yep.
Tony sent that to me yesterday, dude, and that's a banger, dude.
Thank you very much.
Most definitely. Thank
For
you.
real. Yeah, we appreciate you guys bringing it to us. And so, how long have you been doing this thing, Tony?
Okay, so for me, I've been doing this by myself. I was in a band a few years ago, and that didn't work out, so I started just branching off and do everything on my own. And then luckily, I just happened to meet somebody at my job who introduced me to another friend of his in a band, and that guy, his name is Bruce Bonebreak. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude is amazing. Has a home studio.
Shout out, Bruce. What's up, brother?
Guy, the sky's the limit, dead to begin with. I mean, the guy does everything for free. He's an amazing. Not only is he a producer, he's a musician. So you get like my album wouldn't sound like it does without him playing some of the drums, some of the guitar. You know, Donnie Maya, I got to give him credit to because he's the guy who introduced me to Bruce, and he's in a country cover band, Flatline. They're doing real well. Super amazing, talented guys. You know. And everything took off real well, got really good, great reception. And I heard these guys, I know them through Terry Bell, who I worked with him at my last job. And he hooked me up with these guys. I loved everything I heard from them, and I said I would love to do a song with these guys. Mm-hmm. And it's just all about just working together, because they have a group, I have a group, following, or fans, supporters, or whatever. And the only way to do this is to get everybody working together. Mm-hmm. And then we have Cindy, Terry's wife, and John's sister, who does all the merchandise, ninethinningtees.com.
Hey, and make sure you check those guys out. Buy local.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. Everything is all local artwork, local, album covers, logos, and anybody who is a local artist that's trying to get their work out there, please contact us. We'll get that information out there, I guess, later, or do it now, or whatever.
Absolutely. Yeah. Dude, throw it out there now.
Okay.
Throw it out.
What's a great email? I want to make sure that we get
Ninth inning.
Just ninethinning@gmail.com. Yeah.
Ninth inning. Is it the word ninth or is it the number?
Number 9.
Number 9.
Yep.
THINNING. And that's T's, T-E-Z,
Yep.
or T-E-S, sorry,
Yeah,
.com. Yeah.
THNNTs.com or dearlybelovedband@yahoo.com works as well. I just want to make sure.
It comes out a lot better when it's through my fingers.
Yep. Facebook.com/dearlybelovedband, dearlybelovedband.com. And then, of course, we met Eddie Horton over here through Terry Bell as well.
Well, that's what I wanted to get to now,
Yep.
because now you're not only writing albums and putting that stuff together, you're also doing jingles.
Yep, we all did this commercial together. Everybody, John mastered it, and,
that was
and
fun.
Cindy helped shoot it. I helped shoot it. My beautiful wife over here helped do the sound effects and help shoot it. We all did, and it was so much fun working with this guy and his story that he has and the stuff that they have planned. And this guy he's amazing.
That's awesome because, a couple weeks ago we had Joe Maddock from Amaranth in here, and he was talking about, that his growth in the music industry has come in doing commercials and jingles and scoring soundtracks and things like that, as opposed to everyone being focused on just going out and playing gigs.
Yeah.
So is that something that you guys see long term, more that you'd like to get into?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, anything we were gonna do a game track or music for a game that a friend of ours is putting out. We're still talking to them about doing that. I'm not gonna give any details about that. I don't know how far that's going to go right now.
That's still a work in progress.
Yeah, we'll pretty much tackle anything, because we got that. We just have that mentality. We can do it. All of us together. There's so much talent in this room alone. Just from everywhere we got. You know what I mean? So we can do this. All it takes is everybody working together. And if we could make this go, a bigger scope, we'd have a lot of a brighter world out there, I think.
Absolutely.
But that's what we're here to do.
Hey man, and that's what it's all about. It's about building the perfect beast, right?
That's right. I'll start the fire. Let's do it together. Let's do it together, guys. You know what I mean?
And I just want to say something too. These guys, when they came in to do my commercial, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I'm just there doing stuff. I'm just running around like a chicken with his head cut off. I don't know what the hell's going on. Stand here, Eddie. Okay, I'll stand here. Well, and here's what I like. I do have a group too. I want you guys to know I have a group too. I have a wife, 2 dogs, 2 kids. That's my group. My dogs, they howl pretty good, kind of sounds like a rock band. But anyway, that's my group. It's not really a singing group. But anyway, I do have a group.
More of an acapella here.
Yeah. Hey, look, I am the best person I've ever heard in the shower. Y'all don't know. The echo that I get off those walls in the shower curtain, it's amazing. So, hey, these guys were awesome. They came out, and they don't, it's not just the guys that come out. They include their spouses, they include their friends, and we had my whole family out there. We had all these guys out there, and it was like, and even his wife says, "Oh, I don't know, I don't do anything," and I'm like, you know what? That's wrong because everybody has something. Everybody brings something, and she's like, "Hey, maybe we should do it over here." You know what? And it worked, and so everybody had a role, and I just want to make sure, I have 2 companies, and they're both smaller companies, and I think they're going to take off. We've been doing this for 14 years. They're so much larger than my family's ever had, and we've been in this business since 1955. But with the help of these guys doing commercials, I want to get them out there. We took our show to Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had these, look like a monkey in a circus show out there. But anyway, we had this really awesome 48-inch TV that was playing their commercial that they did for me. And I told them, they came and showed it to me, and it didn't have the credits at the end. I said, I can't take this because it doesn't say anything about you guys. I said, I'm going to Vegas, man. There's 270,000 people going to see this on a loop for a week.
Yep.
Make sure you got your name on there. I don't know, but that's how I met you. This SEMA thing was huge, and I wanted to make sure that they were just as much involved in the $8,000 I spent to go to Vegas. And if I don't recoup, I'm going to have no group. My group will be disbanded, let me tell you. So, I just want to make sure that they know that how much we appreciate everything, and we always, we never want to have just a couple of them come out and do a commercial. We always want to have the whole group out because, when you have a group of people, everybody's from different backgrounds.
Right.
And, they've all got an idea of what's right. And if you can be open-minded to that and then say, you know what, that's a good idea. We should do that. And that's where you get the greatest things come together. It's not just about, I've got degrees falling on my butt, man, but it doesn't mean I know anything.
No.
So when I got an idea and I invent something new, I can't do the rest of it. I got to have people help me. And these guys come out, and let me tell you what, I said this the other day. this is 340 pounds of looking bad. When they can make you look good, that's awesome. Okay?
That's a talent all its own, right?
That is.
I'm telling you. But I'll tell you what, you spoke about the SEMA and the commercial and the collaborations. I want to go to this new track with you guys, and you guys have it, the acronym N.E.W.S.
Yes.
N-E.W.S.
Yes.
Tell everybody about that.
Okay, N.E.W.S, that stands for North, East, West, South. So that's just the four directions of the box that we're in. You know, think outside the box. That represents the four corners that we're trapped in. Also, another way of saying earth, air, water, and fire. The four directions of the four elements. We're all made of this stuff. We all have it each inside of us. It's time to make it all work together to take this world by storm and to bring some light and shed some light. I mean, I just can't say that enough. You know, that's what it's all about. And I feel like I got the right guys to work with. And
I thought he was going to say that was the direction I was going, north, south.
well, we're gonna take it all. But I could be having a
From the
lucky
east side,
mind.
well, let's hear this new one. This is the Dearly Beloved with
The Trouble Boys.
the Trouble Boys. And this collaboration, this is brand new. You won't hear it anywhere else. Right here on St. Louis's Best Rock. Rock Radio Revolution. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll be talking about the Better Breaks with Eddie Horton, and we got Torchlight Parade sitting in the wings waiting to come over and tell us about what they've got going on. This is brand new, Dearly Beloved on Rock Radio Revolution, St. Louis's Best Rock.
Radio
Thanks a lot, man.
checks and guns and fire trucks and hookers and drugs and bullshit.
Yeah, all the things that make life worth living.
Stop.
Let's
Pull
get the
over.
latest on when the storms could arrive here.
Uh-oh. Your nephew's favorite song.
Cold nights and rainy days,
Hurricanes, thunderstorms, blizzards.
sunshine and heat waves.
It will wake you up.
Hear the thunder, lightning strike.
Severe weather hits, get out of the
In
way.
the darkness, I'm the light.
You can never stop, you can see me coming. I'm coming with that full force, with down burst, what sounds worse. The aftermath when I hit first, I can reckless, respectless. I hit hard and I don't miss. Check loose when the storm hits. One side's just like
We move north, south, east, west. 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 Something's brewing in the skies.
coming to your area.
Media is spreading lies.
Causing mass hysteria.
Weather changes, climates rise.
Tell me how prepared are ya?
Everything's been jeopardized. Now I can be up to your neck, or I can be over your head. I can be a monsoon or a typhoon, leave stranded for dead. Now I can be uplifting, or I can drag you down, leave you gasping for air without making a sound. We move north, south, east, west. 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 Wind blows, moon blows, sun
Revolution.
I say the future is ours! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
This is St. Louis. We love our sports. This is
Radio Revolution.
Just because we wear lipstick don't mean we can't kick your ass.
This is St. Louis.
All right, so we're gonna come back. All right, so we're gonna come back and I'm gonna figure out why the hell the music's not playing. And we're gonna talk about the better break. Tell us about the better break, Mr. Horton.
Cool wave breaks. Give me them cool wave
I want you
breaks.
to do it. I want you to do it.
Now, hey, I'm a motor guy, right? And you built the better brake,
Yes,
and it runs cooler,
runs cooler,
lasts longer, and so you're just totally blowing out this whole Tommy Boy idea of got to have the lifetime guarantee on the package and then you better get some wheel cleaner too.
Right. So, well, you don't need wheel cleaner because it's like 30% less dust.
Absolutely. So tell everybody about your brake system.
Yeah, my name's Eddie Horton from N.E.W.S Technologies, and I'm here with these guys tonight. You know, basically, it's the same thing as what's going on with this music stuff on the internet now. You know, you got these smaller guys trying to make a name for themselves. So what we did is we seen a problem that, you know, cars were going through brakes, man, like crazy, and so many problems with the brake system. So we thought, you know, we can fix this. And at N.E.W.S Technologies, what we try to do is make things better than what they were. So we came up with a solution after many years and broken fingers and cuts and bruises and burns that we needed to make a more prescribed heat instead of just having random heat up and down all over the charts.
Right.
So we built in a heat sink on the back of the brake pad. And this thing is 76-degree triangles that we cut the direction of travel on the brake pad. And we have reduced temperatures by 30 degrees across the board. And it's a steady, even line, no matter how you're stopping.
Seriously?
It stays, yeah, it's amazing. We do 60 to 0. We do 55 feet sooner than leading brake pad.
Woo! Have you gotten like into any racing technologies or anything with your product yet?
Yeah, so we have Bubba Pauly. He's an AMA Supercross racer. He has been our sponsor for 2 years. We have brake pads on his motorcycle. He was having bad brake fade on the outdoor courses and in the sand.
Right.
We completely eliminated that. So there's no brake fade anymore with these brake pads. It's nothing different on the front of the brake pad. You can use any brake pad that you'd like. What we did is we created that heat sink to the back. You don't get brake fade because you don't get heat transfer to the caliper piston,
right?
Which eliminates the fluid from boiling, so therefore no more brake fade.
Oh, nice.
You know, it's just been, we've had so many benefits from this product that we put out. I haven't figured out how to measure dust yet. So if any of you nasty people in here have a really dusty house, I'll come clean something and then we'll see how long it takes for it to get dusty again. So I can measure how brake dust, I don't know. I can't measure dust, it's hard.
Yeah.
But we're averaging probably 30% less dust on these things. You know, and with these wheels, you know, you got some people out there, I won't mention any names, but they're a pretty big name in the automotive industry. They got one wheel's $5,000. You know, you put 20 grand worth of wheels on your car, you don't want brake dust on it. You know, I got a '94 Ford Ranger. I don't want brake dust on it either. So, but you know, it's just what we do at N.E.W.S Technologies is just try to make people's lives safer, easier. You know, and make the product lasts twice as long as it used to. You know, so I mean, if we can do that and make people spending less out of their pocket, you know, at the end of the day, that's more food on the table.
Right.
You know, and that's, you know, maybe more sports for their kids. Maybe that's more records for their kids. You know, maybe it's more airtime, you know, for the band.
More money, better.
Yeah,
you
know,
don't want
it's
to just give any
always,
big corporations anyway, and we're doing that enough as it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's
They
cool.
don't
So
give
we're
a
just a
shit
small
about anybody.
business, you know. I mean, we're not a huge conglomerate,
Nope.
and it's the same thing as these guys with Grass Mask Records. You know, they're just trying to make a name for themselves and get out there, but they're local.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
and that's what we're trying to do. You know, we're a small company, just like they're a small band. You know, everybody's trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, most definitely.
Well, it sounds like, you know, as a car guy, as a guy who's changed 1,000 brakes, you know, it sounds like you're changing the game, man. And
Yeah,
that's what
it's
that's what
definitely
this is
changed
all
the game.
about.
Sounds like.
That's what this is all about.
Yeah.
Is if someone says that's the way we've always done it,
Yeah, that's my favorite
that's
phrase.
that's the most dangerous thing anyone
You
can
ain't
say.
kidding.
Yeah,
Because that's the way we've always done it. Things
Yeah.
got to change, dude. And if we get in that habit, it's like I refer to Tommy Boy, because
Right.
we have that image that we got to have that lifetime guarantee
Yeah.
on our brakes. Well, you know what? The only reason it's a lifetime guarantee is because most people are out of their car within 5 years.
Right.
Okay, and then. So they're really only replacing that probably twice within that 5 years. If they
Right.
ride their brakes all the time, they're replacing it twice.
Right.
And so they feel comfortable in that, in the lifetime of their car. But with your technology, they could literally
Not have to mess with them.
not have to
Right.
mess up with them
Yeah.
for 5 years.
Right. Well, you know, another thing is, it just, you know, it's easier on the tires. It's easier on the suspension. When you push that brake pedal down, you're going to get the same exact response with a lighter pedal than if you had to push on that pedal harder. If you're pushing on that pedal a lot lighter, a lot less force, it's a lot less stress on the whole car.
Right.
And then it just makes an all-around better driving experience in the car. You know what I mean? If you're a performance driver, if you like, you know, getting deep into the corners and stuff when you're just out horsing around, you know, it makes it more fun, you know? Especially for these guys that got like these little Miatas and these Fieros that they put all this money into, or these little racer
yeah.
cars I like. Man, those guys are going to freak when they get these pads on their cars, because now, you know, for the racer, you're going now 10 to 12 feet deeper into that corner.
Yeah.
And coming out of that apex, man, everybody's 3 cars behind you. You know, if you can do that in every turn, you can afford to make a mistake every once in a while and still come out on top.
Yeah.
That's the big thing, man. I mean, with braking is in the performance side. Braking is its own mastery. It's its own technique and technology, and how that pedal feels means a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
In learning how to properly brake in the racing side. For those of you who don't know, dude, I'm a racer. I'm a motorhead, and to hear this come up, because suspension has changed so much in racing in the last few years. Everything's about shocks now.
Right.
It's good to see that people are paying attention to brakes.
Well, you know, and a lot of people, you talk to a real person that knows about cars, that knows about racing, they're like, oh, I got some people that crack me up. Oh man, I don't need brakes, I just go fast. Well, you know what, that's okay. That's why the car has no straight
Solves that
corners.
problem. Just like that.
Unless you're Dale Earnhardt, you need to touch the brakes.
Right. You know, and they understand that smooth is fast. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
Fast is crashing, smooth is fast. You know, and that's where it's at. And if you can make that smooth transition from braking to throttle, you're just even faster.
Dude, and it sounds like, how long have you been doing this? How long have you been developing these?
We've been.
these products?
They were in development for about 4 years.
Dude, and that is, I'm stoked about it. Because I saw your video, and I read all the information on the products, and as a car guy, I'm stoked about it.
Right.
Because it's like with you guys with what you're doing on the music side of it, man. Anything new is good.
Yeah.
most
And
definitely.
everything
Yeah.
he said, like, there's no reason why you shouldn't be blowing up. You know, safer, cheaper, last longer.
Oh,
Only
yeah,
reason why
yeah.
it's because big money. That's all it is. You
Well,
know,
you know,
and evil
you figure these
greed.
guys
Well,
are-
that
these are-
goes back to like $150 Tesla tickets first going and seeing a $5 local show. Give me a local show any day.
Right?
Right. Yeah, you know, and you know, they talk about, oh, well, a company is making $300-400 million a year selling car parts, and then I come in there and say, hey, I want you to revamp everything you've been doing. I want you to go back into advertising. I want you to ramp up a whole new product. I mean, they're making $300-400 million a year. They really don't care about another, you know,
Right.
50,000-60,000 the first year, spending it on advertising. So I've got to do it myself, and that's what we've been doing. You know, we went to SEMA. I spent a boatload of money that I didn't have, but that's the name of the game. You know, it's either put up or shut up, and you got to do it. You know, you just got to reach out and say, this is the time. You know, and I'm a control freak.
Yeah.
I got to be in control of everything, and now this is out of my control. So I really got some trust issues that I got to let go of, you know. So
But that's where the faith comes in, right?
Yeah,
You throw it out
exactly,
there and you say, "Hey, I've
exactly.
been busting my ass. My heart's in the right place. I got a great group of people."
oh yeah,
And it
But
all
you know
fall
what?
into
I mean,
place, no doubt
just
in my
like
mind.
these guys, you know, you got a rock and roll band and a rap group working together. I mean, that
Right.
just doesn't even make sense. You know, that's like trying to put a cat in a 5-gallon bucket of water. Man, it's just not going to work.
Well,
But you know what? That was
Some
amazing.
Midwest Avengers, then, son.
Well, the last song that these guys just did,
Thank you.
that Dearly Beloved did, was amazing, man. I mean, it just gelled together so good. It worked so great. So yeah, that was great. You know, I really enjoyed that. So.
Right on, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That is awesome. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get back to some music real quick. We'll be back in just a little bit. We got Torchlight Parade sitting in the wings, and they're going to come in and talk about what they've got going on. We're going to spin a couple of their songs. Right now, we've got Dearly Beloved and Trouble Boys in the house with Eddie Horton, talking about better breaks, things that go fast, and let's.
Okay, time to drop a couple other local bands real quick or not?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
All right, I'm doing another collaboration with Ezzy, and her name is Ezzy. Just a Crack in the Sidewalk. She just released her EP. It's on Amazon. It's on CD Baby. It's on Spotify. And another local band, Dirty Bombshell. They're working on a new album. They're one of the greatest names anyway for a band, Dirty Bombshell.
that's
So
pretty
jealous
cool. I like
forever.
that. That's dope.
Bradley
That's
Neal,
dope.
drummer. Those guys are so much fun to watch. Super talented guys. We're gonna hopefully, we talked about doing a concert next summer. You know, all of us together. They're gonna hopefully be involved, but they're coming back with full force. And one more guy. I'm sorry. emuchicken.bandcamp.com. I did a collaboration with him as well. It's going to be on my new album. Super talented musician, all the way over in Japan. All this stuff's being done with these other people through the internet. It's amazing what you can do with technology. If you can just use it in the right way, it'll be all right.
Amazing, and that's a fact, man.
Yep, it is.
Dude, I definitely look forward to those collaborations
Thank
as well.
you.
And anything you guys got to bring by the revolution, bring it on and let's unleash it on the masses, dude.
Yep.
That's badass.
Yep.
And I definitely look forward to speak with you guys a lot more and more of what you guys got going on, because we're going to talk about that when we come back.
Right on. Cool.
Let's get to one now. This is from the 2011 Rock Album of the Year, as voted by fans in the RFT. This is the band, Divine Sorrow. This is their song, Ascension, on St. Louis's Best Rock Radio Revolution. Baby, that was Hooky with Biggest Fool, off their CD 300 here on Rock Radio Revolution, St. Louis's Best Rock. Before that, you heard Divine Sorrow with Ascension, off their very first album. So that was the 2011 Album of the Year, Rock Album of the Year here in St. Louis, and they have a brand new one coming out, The Far Beneath. We feature 3 songs from them, and a brand new one, Wish You Well. We play typically weekly, but we decided to go back old school this week, change it up a little bit. But we got Trouble Boys, we've got the dearly beloved Tony Amirashima. And that's a hey dude, I'm how to shell, and that's,
Yeah, hey.
I can relate. That's a mouthful.
Hey,
You got Eddie Horton in the house, man. We're hanging out, talking rock and roll, talking music fusion, and how it transcends into business, and helping business grow, locally and nationally and regionally, and so, what do you guys all got coming up, man?
You guys first.
Well, I would say we're working on, we do a little video interview kind of thing where just for the artists through our Facebook page on Grass Mass Records, and we're going to be moving that over to our other sister company that we created, RealLocalMusic.com, where any artist, bands, or groups, go ahead and get on there and sign up. It's free. We basically promote a site for everybody, events, news, helpful information, tips, things like that.
Very cool.
We're building and growing right now. We're in the middle of doing basically scheduling and stuff for next year for our record label and figuring out what we're doing with our promotional site too.
The biggest goal with that is the main goal objective is like the Craigslist of music.
Yes.
So instead of going to Craigslist and then hitting the music tab, you're just going to come straight to us, and we'll hopefully have, the problem is just getting people to be getting to this stuff,
That's basically
But
what it is.
that's really what it is.
I totally get it, man.
Yeah.
I totally get
It's
it.
insane. I mean, the talent's all here, and you just getting the commitment from everyone else,
Yeah, I totally get it, man. And that's the thing is what we were talking about earlier, breaking people's habits.
Mhm.
Because they've been doing the same thing for so long, You know,
Right.
to find new places, people typically don't search it out unless they stumble across it on their Facebook feed.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and then they'll check it out, and hey, that's pretty darn cool, and then they'll go back.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that's how we change the world, though, is, you know, people discovering us and changing these things. And that's how, you know, artists like you guys get out there and people find out what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that is reallocalmusic.com. Make sure you check that out and support these guys. Support what these guys are doing for real, man. Hey, I want to thank you guys for coming in. What do you got going on, Tony?
I got a new album should be coming out. It's going to be called Mixtape and Collaborations, and it should be out within 2 to 3 months, we're hoping.
Very cool.
Because all the recording will be done in 2 weeks, and it just depends on how long the mixing and mastering takes. Hopefully be doing a video for News here soon. We're still working on the concept to get that down.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to try to film another video for another one of my songs off the new album, but we got to get a bar because it's a song about alcoholism and fighting addiction. So we're trying to find a bar that we could do that in. But yeah, and then yep, and hopefully working more, do some more commercials with Eddie, help get his word out, his message, get the brake pads out, get more of our music out, raise autism awareness. 1 in 40 kids are autistic. I don't accept any of that. I'm going to start asking some questions I don't think people are asking, and that's what my main goal is. You know,
I think you and Brian Higginbotham would get along great.
Awesome,
dude.
because something needs to happen. You know, that was not. I'm 37 years old. It was not around whenever I was growing up, and now somehow I'm 37. 1 in 40 are autistic. 2 of the 5 kids in my family are autistic. I'm not going to stand by anymore. I'm going to do something. I'm going to say something. I don't give a shit, and I'm going to get the answers that I'm looking for one way or another.
God bless you for that. God
So,
bless you.
thank
man.
you.
And
Thank
that
you.
is awesome.
Yep.
Because that is what
It's our kids. It's our future, man.
The fight for autism.
Right.
That is what Brian Higginbotham runs.
Right.
He runs the fight for autism, and they do a lot of that. And 10 Cents Promotions, they do a lot of work with those guys, you know, with local bands and events locally, helping to bring awareness to all that. And
Yep.
I think that you guys can do some amazing
There's
work.
so much
together.
talent. We'll get it all worked out. Because people hear this, everybody want to come together. It's all it takes. We just
I guarantee you, Jeff Nichols is listening right
Good.
now.
Anyone who wants to help, please. Dearly Beloved Band at yahoo.com, and then your guys.
Yeah, reallocalmusic.com. You contact us through there.
Yeah, we will tie you all together, man.
Yep.
Absolutely. And
So can this be done? Like, can you bring this show on the road?
absolutely.
So, because I'm thinking, you know, I always hear stuff going on in St. Louis, always, and you know, we're not from St. Louis, so I'm thinking we should probably just commandeer my parking lot and throw up some beer, man, and have you come over.
Revolution parking
Do it
lot.
right
Awesome.
from.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
man. We'll get some food trucks out there.
Yeah.
We should do that this summer.
I love it. Let's do it.
We should put
Let's do it.
let's put that out there right now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get some people together. We'll do that this summer. Let's hit, you know, like June or something.
Yeah.
Let's do it in the spring so it's nice out.
Yep.
On the east side, man, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, we'll do
Hit
a big
us
old
up.
parking lot bash.
Yeah, hit me up, hit Kevin up, hit us up. Let's
Yes.
everybody get together and do this.
Bring some bands out. We'll have some. We'll
Absolutely.
get some music playing. You guys in Torchlight Parade might show up and play some tunes.
There you
Might
go.
get Bastard Squad to show up and rock your asses out.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's what's up, man.
That'd be a blast, man. And I think that would help the, you know, that would definitely be another, you know, another growth.
It's
spurt
local,
in the
you know,
music.
it's small stuff, you know,
That's
that's
what it's
what I
all.
like.
It's all local. It's all, you know, STL-ish.
Yep. The place is huge, man. I'm not going to compare it next to Hollywood, but I mean, Miami, New York, just huge influence. Are you kidding me? We're in the
St. Louis
spotlight
is
all
the
the time.
home
Get
of
out of
rock
here.
and roll.
Right.
It's a lot
Thank
of
you very
talent.
much. So yeah, it's big area. Come on. Big influence. We can do this. We can do this.
Hey, we're going to take you back to an old school one now. Thank Dearly Beloved Trouble Boys and Eddie Horton for
Thank
stopping
you.
by. And
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
9thennytees.com.
Absolutely, 9thennytees.com. Make sure you go check them out. Go find them on Facebook. Check all these guys out. Support this, man. I'll have links up on the Facebook page here in a little bit. We're going to have Torchlight Parade sitting in with us here in just a few minutes. We're going to have Bastard Squad sit down and talk about everything that they got going on. Right now, we're going to flash back to 2001. This is one from N.E.W.S. You might have heard of them. This one called Sound the Alarm on St. Louis's Best Rock Radio Revolution on mycitymymusic.com.